Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So in the last episode we did another base which we went obviously raided, got all of the goodies from. There was an absolute load of gold that we got, but other than that there wasn't too much fancy stuff. We haven't been very lucky for good stuff, but with this caravan here we are at the point where we have an absolute ton of steel around. So today we got some resource management. We have a lot of shit that needs to be moved from place to place, and then the steel needs to go down on a caravan from this base over to this base. We do have ourselves a power ship that we got to deal with, so we're going to be sending some people over, maybe moving some turrets around. For now, these turrets, we can move them out here as well, but these are going to be going to the other base because the other base still needs more. We could actually probably just build the turrets here. Other than plasteel, we have kind of everything we need. And we don't really need the plasteel for turrets in the first place for the most part. So maybe we'll just do that. That way we don't have to send as much steel. Because if we're going to just send steel down to then build turrets and send it back, that doesn't make a lot of sense. But big thing. It's kind of funny. Merrick and your mom had a social fight. And Merrick took more damage from the social fight than we took from all the people from our last two raids. Which kind of sucks. But what can you do? But pods. Now, these pods, I don't know how much clothing we're going to need, but we are going to wait for them to get back. Because we should be able to fit it all on, like, 2 loads. So, is there anything we need to do right now, right at this second? The animals are going to be going pretty soon, because obviously we don't have food for them. We have gotten quite a bit of food made up. Just because we've been turning all the meat and stuff into... We don't need that or that. We've been turning all of a simple meat that we get into simple meals. Which I did stop because we don't really need that many simple meals. Obviously, we ran out of some storage, so we had to build some new ones. So yeah, let's build some turrets. So what do we need up here? It's a lot of short range. Caravan has arrived. Okay, so animals. Okay, let's deal with this first. You guys all are going into area 1, and then we want to unload you. There you are. So we'll let them get in, and then we'll do a mass unloading. And I'll cut all this so you guys don't have to see it. Okay, now I think that's all of it. We'll just keep an eye out. Oh, there's one there, so that's another 300 steel. We have a 750 there. I think that's everything now. Oh, don't be a raid. Research. Okay, we're not worried about that. Speaking of things that are happening, we do have ourselves... the intercepted message, and also an outpost that's going to give us 2,300 silver. There's 17 enemies, and they do have like guns and stuff because they are the Outlanders. But we can look at doing both of these. Maybe not today, but maybe next episode, because we got a lot of shit to do around here. So we'll see what we can do. But that's good. So all this shit needs to be hauled. Obviously, we don't have much for storage capacity, so we're going to start loading. Oh, that's not what I want. Yeah, haul urgently. Get all of this shit moved. And that does look like all the animals. So they'll be okay here for a little bit. Because they should just be eating. Like, they should have just ate, rather, while they were out. But with this all ready to go... I'm not sure if it's worth grabbing all the pods. Yeah, let's get these turrets made up first. So... we have a heavy turret here. This side, well, the heavy turrets do reach basically the edge of the map because it's a very small tile. So if we build these, that's going to need, we can't build anything with plasteel or advance. Okay, let's grab security. We never did end up doing any shields here because we haven't necessarily needed them. Actually, we haven't been attacked much at either base. So let's just grab a bunch of standard turrets. Because we have everything for that, and we'll just load up everywhere. Because we do have ourselves a bunch of shredders around already. That should be fine. And we'll just get 2 right here. Because they have a pretty good range too. So we'll get all that built, and then all other steel, since we shouldn't need steel here, we'll send all that out. And then obviously we need some moving, so get that shit moved, please. Okay. And we are full. That one needs to be... paste. That one still needs to get built. But yeah, we don't have room for all this shit. It's so many goodies. The other base might not even have storage space for it either. The clothes is going to be a big one. But there's not much we can really do about that other than What are you destroying? Just stuff in your room. That's fine. As long as it's not super pods. Although that base doesn't have a super pod anyways. That's ready to go, so we can paste into there. So we did actually have storage for that. Nice. Alright, so that should be everything, at least in some stockpiles. Let's do 2 pods and see if we can fit all the clothing in that first. So, all the clothing and weapons. Oh boy. Well, it did all fit, and we have lots of room. So let's also get that gold, and the silver can leave. Is there anything else that's reasonably light that would be worth getting rid of too? We could get rid of the Scyther corpse. That way we don't have to haul it with us. And then we have about 80 kilograms left. So we can get the hops and the smoke leaf and the psychoid leaves, and we'll see what we can do about processing that at the other base. Other than that, we can get the embrasure. The drugs can go too. Got some wool and cloth that can go. But other than that, there's not really much. So let's just do that. So that should be every piece of clothing and weapons, all the power armor, obviously, because that need. Well, it's all. I was keeping an eye. I think we only got 1 piece of power armor from all that, which kind of sucks. But what can you do? And then from here, all these turrets are getting made. I'm not sure if we're gonna have power for this. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. And then we have a major break. That's fine. You just came back. Okay, and then these turrets are ready to get moved. So we'll autosave. Just spread these out. We'll do mostly on. We'll do all of them on this front, since that's going to be better for the power ship. For, you know, they're going to be coming in straight this way, so we may as well get the line of sight. And then that one can get reinstalled. Oh, that was already getting done. It just didn't have the thinger. Yeah, I'm not sure why there's not the direction thinger, but we'll wait for those to get moved. And is there anything else? Our food's getting done, but not hauled. Yeah, okay. We also, yeah, there you go. I was going to say you have to haul that as well. So it's looking pretty good. We have lots of kibble coming in now, although it's all on the floor. Cargo pods. Been a while. We got some hyperweave. We'll take that. And that is at this base, so we can grab all the chunks and haul those whenever you guys get a chance. Summer is here, rather. Pod can't get stuff. You guys are still working on it. Duh. No, we don't want that. Basically, what this is they're asking if we can supply them with some vegetarian stuff, and we could pay them for it. And then they come and they're at a better price, but they don't ever come with enough money to really make it worthwhile. It's only like 1,000 silver, so you can't really sell enough to justify the extra profit on it. But that's good, so we'll get all that finished. But yeah, so we're sitting at 9,300 steel after all of these turrets have been done. So that's good. That'll get the other base all up and running. You guys should be done this soon by the looks of it. And then we just need to send the caravan with all the goodies, and then hope for the best. Alright. And we're getting cleaning done, so that is just the last little bit of stuff by the looks of it. And once you move that, I don't know why you're taking so little, but that'll get done, and then we could send all that out. And Tantrum, that's the old one, I think. We can get rid of that. Okay, and transport pods are done. Okay, so then that can launch. I guess we'll see if there's a limit to how much stuff can drop out of one of these at a time. I don't know. You would assume not. But we can drop that. Is it a problem if we throw it on crops? Because I don't know if it'll drop it on crops or not. Let's do it right here. That way it has a bit of overflow into here. I don't know exactly how this is going to work. We could throw it out here where there's not exactly a whole lot of room there. We could throw it outside and just see how big of a spread, but I kind of want to see if crops are going to be an issue here, because that's obviously going to get removed. So let's do right here, and that shouldn't cause us any problems, and hopefully any overflow will be safe. Let's see what overflow happens here, because this is going to be a big circle. There's a lot of stuff in there. Okay, what's going on? That is definitely not all the stuff. There's no way that was all the stuff. And it was a good get. It did put it on some of these, but not all. That's kind of weird. What we're gonna do is this one here should have approximately the same amount of stuff. Yeah, that looks like so much more than what was there. Let's launch that. We'll throw it outside where they have as much room as possible, because we may have just lost a fuck ton of stuff. That really doesn't look like enough. Okay, what do we have as a circle? So I'm just worried that there might be, well, that's about the same. I just feel like we had more than that. But I was thinking there might be a limit on how far out it'll drop all the stuff. And then it probably would just despawn them. But I'd say that's probably about the same. So we're going to want to haul urgently on both of these. 91 items. 96. Yeah. It's about 200 items. Which, yeah, you know what? That's probably about right. Because you'd think how much storage we had. These hold 4 each. These hold 8 each. So yeah, that makes about the most sense. So that's good. And then we need our animals out of here. So then we don't need steel or anything else here for anything. I don't think. We should just be able to send all the animals. Now, do we want to send a squad with you? Because that's a pretty, not a far trip, but far enough where there's probably a good chance we'll get attacked. So we'll grab, for sure, Hiram. And then we could send Dayton. Oh, sorry, Hiram, sorry. Heimdall and your mom. So I'll be 4 plus animals. We are going to want to load all this shit. Oh, there's going to be some of your weapons, too. This is one problem. Because that's going to be all their secondary weapons they're not going to take with them. We should be alright, because we're using our assault rifles. They will have to come back, obviously. That way they can pick them all up again. But I should have made this a proper base. It wouldn't have had this issue. So I'll keep that in mind in the future. Okay. So we can send, where's the steel? So that's 9,000 steel. That's a good chunk of our capacity. We could send the jade, the uranium, the plasteel. We don't need any of that here. You guys can have some bedrolls. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 1 each. And then we can also ride if at all possible without screwing up our capacity too much. That's fine. And I think that should be pretty much it. Because we just sent out the steel and the gold. So we don't have that to worry about. And all this stuff is fine staying here. And we sent the Scyther out. The Resurrectors, we could keep 1 with us for the trip, just in case. And obviously we could super pod people if they need to go. And then of course we need food and meds. So we'll take 20 meds and 100 simple meals. That's 14 days, just in case you never know. And then you guys just need to make your way all the way to here. So that's 1.6 days. That was an instant load because that is one benefit of this being a setup in Hall base. Well, 2 benefits. Okay, so one benefit of setup in Hall is that it does make it so when we leave here, it's instant, which isn't exactly fair, but it is kind of just one of the mechanics. And another benefit is we can control how big the map size is. Because if we made a settlement, out of curiosity, can we turn this into a settlement? No. Yeah. Because it'd be nice if we could set up camp and then turn it into a settlement. But the big thing is that I like about these being outposts is that it actually shows up as an outpost. I can't name them or anything. But I kind of like having that divide. Either way, we could still unload them. So when we're done here, we can just unload, and if we ever want to come back, we can. But there's some upsides and downsides to it all. So and that's good. You guys are just finishing this off. That can get reinstalled over in here. That can get reinstalled here. We'll get these refueled. Okay, and is there anything else? Oh, look at all the clothing that needs to be processed. It'll take them a bit, but I'll keep them busy. We just need hauling getting done. And all these crops. Alright, so with that done, that kibble should be getting moved. Do these not hold kibble? They do. It's just not enough hauling getting done. Due to maintenance? Okay, yeah, you're losing your skills. It happens. So this is giving people bad moods. It hasn't been an issue yet. But do we want to deal with this now? Bandits are spreading. Oh no, the horror. That's far enough away where we don't have to worry about it. Okay. Is there anything else we want to do here? Because we can go out, do the intercepted message if we want, because we got nobody doing fuck all here anyway. And obviously we're a bit over turreted, so we don't have to worry about getting attacked. And there's not really a lot of wealth here. How much components do we have here? Probably a ton. 142. Let's grab... How much fuel? That one's getting low, but that should be fine. So let's load up everybody but Mirage again, maybe? We only have 2 pods, so we can sit 5 people. Now, again, we have the problem of their weapons. Ah. Oh, that shouldn't... I'm so confused on it. Out of curiosity, you guys carrying extra shit you shouldn't? Just because I know the hauling, yeah, the hauling does some weird things sometimes and they don't drop off extras. So that's good. Okay, so... No, sorry. It's... Oh, I always get confused. The pods will take their secondaries with them. Everything they're carrying. And the caravan itself will not automatically take their secondary. I gotta remember that. So if we're gonna go out, the best, easiest way to go might actually be just take a whole bunch of... Too heavy. Of stuff, pack it on us. Can you pick up... I don't want the simple meals. I can't just pick them up because it's overfull. Okay. Either way, let's go. So we'll do these 4. Yes. And then we can grab ourselves enough food so we could take 50 should be enough. I can't see us taking 7.4 days. We'll take some meds. We don't need that many. We'll take 20. And we'll take the Resurrector Mech Serum. We're spreading them a little thin. We should pick up some more. And then you guys can keep the lances and stuff here. So if you do get attacked and overwhelmed, you have that to help. You don't need any of this. So that should be good. And then you'll see how they distribute. And one pod's obviously going to have to go before the other. Now we're on our skip. Okay, skip's going to take us forever. But that's fine. Okay, so you guys are ready. So we got 11 and... Oh, Leo still needs to come in. Okay, so 11 and Leo... Or, okay, we'll take 11 and Leo because Pete doesn't have a power armor set. So you can launch. Make your way to what could be bad. Ah. 4-minute caravan there should be fine. And there's 2 of them, so that's kind of concerning. Because the pod will be able to take off again. We'll see what the intercepted message is. I thought that was something that we went in and did, but yeah, it makes sense that we don't even know what it is. But we may be ambushed here. So we are immobile, but we could jump off again. So... How do we do this? Ah, there we go. Visit. And treasure ambush. There's a whole bunch of psych... Okay. And it's just a cat. It's just a cat. I think we can handle just a cat. I say that, and then 1,000 cats pop up. And it did say that there's psychic emitters here. I don't know how we're supposed to get those. I assume they ended up in the mountain. If you're wondering about the pod, it's in their inventory. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, it's automatically shipped. But where? I don't know where it may have been shipped, but apparently it's somewhere. Okay. So then we're going to need to drop the super pod. And you guys can get back in. We're going to want to load. You guys, there shouldn't be anything around except... Go. Okay, and we're good. So you guys, we can send you back to this base for right now. Because we're going to want to deal with that ship. We can get you just to land right here. That'll be fine. Yeah, I don't know where those animal pulsars may have landed, if it even worked. Just read that again just to make sure. Okay, we can reform the caravan now. World, blah, blah, blah. There's no need to collect items manually. The reform caravan tool. Oh my fucking god. So they were there. We would have had to dig through the mountain anyways. Because we couldn't have got to that. And I don't know where in the mountain it would have been. But yeah, we would have had to dig our way. But yes, we could have caravan tool. Well, we couldn't caravan tool anyways. Because of how it works. But yeah, so we didn't get fuck all from that. To be fair, we only fought a cat, so it's whatever. But still, that's kind of shit. And you guys are good to go. So, this, we install it here. They still need to get refueled. That turret there can get reinstalled along this. And then we'll come in and deal with this power ship, so we don't have to worry about it. We don't need that. We don't need a surgical supplier. We have 4,000 gold we got to purge somehow. That's going to be an interesting one. Okay, well, we'll get this stuff moved and then deal with the ship. I'm kind of afraid of what's going to come out of there this time. Because last time I didn't think much of it, and it ended up being quite a bit when we were up there. We still have a mortar out here. Definitely don't want that. Mark those as well while we're at it. Alright, so then the turret's been dealt with. The pods are good. Still getting more food and stuff made up. Alright, now kibble. We have the forever one being made, and that's using hay, and it's allowed vegetarian. Then meat-wise, that should just be the insect in that. So any hay should automatically be getting processed into kibble, but we're not doing it out of other stuff. We just got to get all that hay. We have a fabric trader. Are you worth killing? You got a lot of hyperweave. Can I have the animals, please? You got thrombo fur as well. That's quite a lot of value. Some cloth is good. Silver plate armor. I don't know if there's another animal hiding in there. Where are you going to hang out? If it's right here, we're good. Orbital Factory is a worthwhile check. So Flight Gamer, because Dayton's not here. Can you check out the Orbital Factory, please? Because you should be able to buy up some stuff. There's clothing. Will you buy gold? Yes. So I know we need a bunch for ships. I don't think it's 4,000. So let's sell 3... I go negative. Let's sell 2,000 of them. Get us some cash. And then do you have any power armor? Yes. You have marine armor 1. We'll buy it because we need it. And weapon-wise, you have 5 shitty charge rifles. Don't really want shitty ones. The mech rifle might be worth buying. So that's better accuracy. Lower burst. Its range, its damage is 30, which is a lot higher than a normal rifle. Its range is 29, so that's better. And its fire rate is 4 seconds, which is quite a bit slower. What's a normal rifle? What's a charge rifle's shoot time? That's 3 seconds. But we gotta consider the burst. But damage-wise, it's twice as much. What was your armor piercing? 45%, so it's quite a bit better than that. So, the mech rifles are actually really nice. Maybe we buy a bunch of those? They are expensive, but we could buy 7. And that does get us on the way to having a standardized loadout. We have to get a bit more cash, but a standardized loadout would be nice. And if we go the full mech rifles, that'd be pretty good. Let's do that if we could find the cash. Oh, it's also been recommended that I should have done is instead of smelting down all weapons, I should do it so we're not smelting down the higher quality versions. Because it's been pointed out that some of them may be worth more in value than it is in resources. It's pretty tricky because I don't think that's the case most of the time. Only because you get a 20% sell modifier. So, you know, you lose 80% of the value just right off the bat. But there may be some top tier ones that are actually worth grabbing. What did I see down here? Why? Oh, those aren't repaired yet. Okay, so is there anything else we could sell? That would be good. Because we got to get some money. So we have an extra lung. I said I was going to keep it, but if we can get ourselves... Oh, we have a lot more to go here. We could sell off all these extra blocks we aren't using. Because all we need is a slate. A shooting neurotrainer might be worth trying to buy as well if we have... we could sell... We're not going to be manufacturing, so we could sell all these off. That's not a problem. So we're almost there. We have no more shells. We got a tiny bit of drugs. And we have a bit of fabrics. We could sell off some components. Like, we got a stupid amount, and it will, you know, it'll get us where we need to go. So we want to sell the most valuable ones. So that's 32. That gets us there plus an extra bit of cash. So that gives us 7 rifles. Let's do it. Now, those 7 rifles and the power armor. The rifles we'll hold off for a sec. Because it'll be worth killing. Okay, let's get the rifles first, actually. Now, these rifles would actually be best on our combat group. So maybe we send it to the other base. We also have 2 people. Maybe, since this base isn't doing anything, we send everyone except for Mirage and Pete. They could just hang around and keep an eye on things. And then that caravan will be there, and then we can reload, re-armor, get everything good. Let's just keep Mirage here. Mirage, you're going to hold down the fort. Although we only have 1 pod, so that's not going to work. Oh. Oh, Pete's in here. Oh, fuck. When did we set this up? How long have you guys been here? Oh, shit. Oh, no, that was from the attack. Yeah, they were... Okay, so it has been a little bit, but not too bad. Let's get you guys in. I'm sorry. Okay, and then that leaves us with just American Mirage. So you guys are fine here. Yeah, whoops. Oh my god, that could have been really bad. Okay, transport pod has arrived. We'll get that refueled as well. How are you guys feeling? Starving a little. Well, it's not too bad overall. So we can reinstall you over to here. Alright. Yeah, it's not too bad. So these rifles, we got basically everyone here. American Mirage aren't really main attack group people. You guys could definitely use some, but you guys got a lot of other good stuff. So let's get Leo. Swap out. Equip that. Meat Popsicle. You can equip that. 11. You can... equip that. You're going to get rid of all your assault rifles since this is going to be a better option. Angelic, you can move... Actually, yeah, because Mooncake's... gonna be okay here. So you can equip that. Angelic. Swap out that, please. Make sure I do this right. Oh, that's a chain shotgun. Angelic does have the Gauss Lance. Oh, Gauss Rifle, rather, which is a better option. Alpha Anon is all melee. So that's fine. So you're going to need to be pulled to the end. Not past Flight Gamer. Jay, you can swap the charge rifle for that. And Pete can also have one. Okay. And then power armor. We'll give that to Mooncake. Angelic actually is a better option, but Angelic does a lot of growing here, so I kind of want to keep Angelic here. Whereas Mooncake's not as much useful here. So yeah, you can come with us as a tech group. So you can wear the power armor. Then we do have a power armor somewhere else in here that needs to get repaired. Or it's been repaired, I don't know. And then you guys are all just hanging out here. So, let's fuck them up. You guys aren't going out here. Okay, so let's do a quick lockdown. Lock, 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 lock. We'll get these guys killed just because we can. Now we got to make sure we get these animals. You guys can go for... Come on. That one there. You guys can go for that one there. And you guys, weapon-wise, some fire risks, but I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Okay, and then you guys can swap. So I need you to get... It looks like we got them all except for that Muffalo. Come on. There you go. And then everyone else should just fuck everyone else up. No problem. Yeah, the Inferno Cannon's not doing fuck all. And then that's heating up, but it's not a problem yet. Okay, beautiful. And hostile. Don't care. That seems like a you problem, not a me problem. Fuck you. They're actually going to escape. Not worried about it or anything. Oh, jeez. That didn't go so well for you. So it's only a rhino leaving. Alright, we can do an allow all, get these doors opened up, and we are at time, so we're going to end it off here. So next episode... let's get this dealt with first. It'll be a long one, because I'm going to end up cutting out so much stuff from all the loading and shifting and stuff. So why not? Okay, let's get this stuff dealt with real quick. Oh, we have prisoners. Is that power armor? No. Yeah, I guess. You want combat people. You know what? It'll be fine. Even if people can't shoot well, just having more firepower while we're attacking is always a good thing. So let's get Meat Popsicle to capture. And who's nearby? And no one's out here. Let's get Mooncake. Are you smelting our weapons? Yes. Okay, so real quick, let's get this. Nothing that is masterwork or legendary. Excellent shouldn't really be still worth doing. And then ranged, we're going to want the same thing. Yeah, it's the masterwork and legendary where they could get some art too. That also can make them quite valuable. And then we also want to do a quick home zone expansion to make sure that fire doesn't spread. And then Mooncake, did I tell you? No, I didn't. Can you come and capture that person, please? That's all of them. Okay, so let's get them moved real quick. They might not survive. I didn't check about their bleed rates, but we'll try it anyway. Okay, and then haul this shit back in, please. Alright, and we can do an allow all, so I'll keep them busy. And then you guys... And recruit, that'll take a while. Recruit. Drone intensify. Yep, we're gonna do this. You're missing a kidney. Oh, God. Drug dealer relationship as well. That might be worth looking at. Although, more often than not, they're probably gonna have... Well, not more often than not, but they might have, yeah. Stuff that we're not allowed to take. So you guys are fine sticking around. It was suggested that a way around this too is I could just delete them. But, it's fine. We don't really need this stuff anyways. No, it's just more to steal. Either way, that should be good. So you guys are going to haul that. These turrets might be able to deal with this without a problem. What we will do is take this shield, stick it right by this cluster here. That way we have a bit of extra defensive power. And we can get some more shields up and running too. But that'll help keep this a little bit safer. That's going to protect just those. What we can do is, out of curiosity, it's going to be blue. Oh, blue, rather. Let's get this to go and connect into that. And Angelic, can you come and build that for us? Because you can hook this up to climate control. And you just gave up. Well, it didn't give up, but it's not what we wanted. So we can get... Oh boy, Leo. Can you come and do these? Angelic's doing it, but you just said you weren't. Can you come and do that? And then Sad Wander, we're not worried about that. Drone intensifies. Yeah. We're going to deal with this right now. Caravan request. You guys want some Warg armor. And you'll give us advanced components for that. Well, fuck off. We'll just come and kill you. I'm not going to do a caravan delivery for that. Oh, Angelic, you didn't give up. It said that you did. And Leo, can you finish this, please? Because then what we can do is increase the range. Cover a little bit more. Because I doubt the mechs are going to get within on the inside of that. And then we can see how the cooling works for this. So use air network, yes. Heat sink temperature is 27. I'm not exactly sure how this works. It is going down, which it's going to be the same temperature as outside. You're not connected to an airflow network. I don't know. It does look connected to me. How do we do that? You are connected. Maybe it's the fans that it needs? That's not good. Okay, so we lost our power. And it's back up. Alright, well, it's still connected to that. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how this functions. That is showing it is connected. But it's not. Maybe if we reinstall it on top of it, well, we're going to have to shift it slightly. But we'll do this. We'll save this for next episode only because this took a little bit and I'm kind of curious on how this actually functions. Caravan arrived. Okay, so you guys are here. Oh, that's probably a good thing that we didn't. So let's get all these animals back. And then we'll have to do unloading. So we'll let them come in and I'll do the manual unload. Whoops. Yeah, I'll do the manual unload. And then next episode we'll deal with the ship. I do want this to get shifted. So Leo, can you come in? No path. Oh, that blocks. Okay. Reinstall that right there. You do that, please? Actually, you know what? Uninstall. Don't rebuild it. Cancel. I don't want that anymore. Can you just uninstall it, please? And then install it on... Where's that pipe? Oh, it was right below it. We haven't actually moved it. Work on. Now are you going to be connected? No. So I'm not sure what that's about, but this is not going to hold up well. So yeah, next episode we'll deal with the ship and then we'll see... Oh my god, look at all the people here. We'll see what we could do about going out to this outpost with 17 enemies and clear them out. And then we'll come back and fuck these guys up. And try to get ourselves a skip. We're going to want both of them, probably. Just get them both made, because the next time that we build, or next time we do big loot gathering for all the steel and stuff, we're definitely going to want that. But we should be able to do these 3, 4, oh god, there's still 4. We can do these 4 cities and just get valuable loot. And then the pods are going to be enough to be able to haul that stuff out. That is going to be a bit more tedious than the caravanning, just because of the way that we have to manually load everything. But that should be alright. It'll just take a little bit longer. That's why the caravans are kind of nice, is it's a little less tedious to work with, but it's whatever. And then the ships, by the time we get both ships built, and probably 2 of the skips, because obviously it's not going to have the highest capacity or anything, we can play around with a city, because we could leave a city anytime. And there's enough cities around where we don't have to worry about losing, you know, the ability to do it. But we'll deal with that. But either way, for now, that is going to be it. So thank you, everybody, for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. See ya.